You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Foxborough. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
May now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain 15 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. From the gun, it's May. Lobs this deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now we cut by Adam Thielen. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Complete beyond the mark. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back. Jalen Warren. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second. And they have to be thinking points here. Warren is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for May. Chased out to his right. No, they get him yet again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball on both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
On play action, now Rodgers. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Rodgers now on third and goal. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So this home crowd not too enamored with what they saw right there. They wanted their guys to go for it on fourth and goal. They settled for the field goal try, Charles. Ultimately, they get nothing.
Yeah, it turns out that they were correct. I thought the decision to take the three was the right one, but because of the miss, it's real easy to second guess now.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And the Patriots, first down. A gain of 14.
May now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Looking to throw. May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air, May. Hunter Henry brings it in.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing here is May. And that is incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll try and throw forward May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Here's May. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll throw with May. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
The Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action. May. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 13 yards.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Again, it's Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
To throw, it's May. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Henderson. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Henderson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's May. That's caught at the 2. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. May looking to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. First down, New England.
He'll drop to throw. Gets this complete to Butte. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
To the right side, this is Henderson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Patriots. 2 yards on the play. First down, Patriots.
They're going to look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. And the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. They set up the screen for Henderson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On play action, Rodgers. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
319.
Here's Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now 3rd down and very long. Now Rodgers. A short one there with Freiermuth. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
May looking to run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Williams to return. So both teams scoreless here as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. In case you were wondering, last scoreless tie in the NFL, 1943, Giants and Lions. So here we are in the 4th quarter, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, I've got a feeling, partner. I've got a feeling that this is going to be the drive. In fact, something big might happen defensively.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. First and 10 at the
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, going with a tight end. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
319.
Now Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0.
Patriots nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. On play action, May. And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Pats are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, May. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
At the 26-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give them just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. May looking to run. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Crazy.
Back to throw. He finds Douglas complete. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it...
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this.